Heisman candidates were released about 45 minutes or so ago. You have Fernando Mendoza, all right, quarterback Indiana, Julian Sain, quarterback Ohio State, Diego Pavia, quarterback Vanderbilt, and Jeremiah Love, running back Notre Dame. So let's start with this. Who do you think is going to win it?
I think it's going to be Mendoza, personally. I think there is some element of, leading your team to the number 1 seed. Mm-hmm. I think he has like that play at the end of that game. Like, I don't think it's a Heisman moment per se, but like he's got a couple of those in his back pocket that it just, the storyline adds up a little bit too well. And I think he's a likable enough character where they'll give it to him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm with you too with Mendoza. I just think he's right. Like, he led Indiana to the Big Ten title and the number 1. Like, this is Indiana. We're not talking basketball here. We are talking football. Like, football in the Big Ten, they just beat Ohio State. Like, it's not basketball, right? And so this is kind of this is where I'm at. I believe I think he's gonna win it. And just the season they had, man, they're a dangerous team. It feels like, but I don't know. It does feel like something's up, but I think he's gonna win it. I'm gonna throw it back to you though. Who do you think? Like, who do you think if you had to put your vote in? Who are you voting for today?
For me, it's Pavia. Okay. Just purely on like he's played so well, getting Vanderbilt to the point of where they are out of like you can say the same thing for Mendoza, but just getting Vanderbilt to where they've been. He's also just got a really like a borderline cult fan base behind him, and the moments have been awesome. You can see the Johnny Football comparisons in there. I would put it in for him just because I love that story. But at the same time, Mendoza, like it's hard to vote against Mendoza. The only one I would be okay with any of these besides Julian Sain. I personally don't like Julian Sain as a Heisman guy. And if I really if I had my say, I'm taking Jacob Rodriguez from Texas Tech.
Man, I can't be
insane season.
I saw that he wasn't even invited. I mean, I didn't think he was going to, but it was that dude is gosh, man, that dude is a monster. Like, I'm so glad we did not have to play Texas Tech this year.
I'm a sucker for like a top tier linebacker. You know what I mean? Like, just a guy that changes the game from the defensive side of the ball. I would have given it to him if I had a vote, but that's why I'm not a voter.
No, I don't think. Not a lot. I mean, this year, even just the AP votes this year, like, I almost feel like, my son, by the way, is named Miles. So very cool name, cool. Miles. Nice. I'm pretty sure he could do a way better job of ranking, right? Filling out his AP ranking this year. And it was like, and he's 8, but he was like sometimes like hey Dad, how come Tennessee's still ranked? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, well, how come they would rank them in front of the? And it's like, yeah, dude, I know. Just it doesn't really even matter anymore. So
the thing that drives me insane, and you probably see this too, is when they put out the ESPN FPI rankings, and they've got like Auburn in there at number 17. And I'm like the bias is insane. But I agree with Ben's been dead in the chat. Heisman got to go to Mendoza. Yep. I just think like total body of work, I think it makes sense, even if it's not my personal choice.
Yep. And I would think I'm Diego Pavia. What he did at Vanderbilt is even more insane than what Mendoza did at Indiana. That's Vanderbilt. And I mean, you think about it this way too. Vanderbilt without Diego Pavia, do they land Jared Curtis, right? The number 1 quarterback last week. And no, absolutely not. So this is crazy. So I think, what he did was impressive. Man, but I think Julian Sain finishes 4, but I would be okay with Jeremiah Love or Mendoza winning it. And again, I hate Notre Dame, but I would be totally I'm going to keep stressing that. I just can't stand them. But Jeremiah Love, I would be if him or Mendoza won it, and I guess Pavia, I'd be okay with all 3 of them winning it. The only one that I think shouldn't is Julian Sain, and he'll need another year there at Ohio State.